Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay, if you don't know already. Today I am so excited to be reviewing the Girl in Hair under hair care line. The founder, her name is Camille Verovic. She was just frustrated with not finding like adequate hair care for her protective styles. Like she would wear weaves and she felt like there wasn't a product that would adequately cleanse her hair while it was in a protective style. I can also attest to that. I haven't always had the most easy experiences cleansing my hair because sometimes like the product either doesn't fully go through or it doesn't like get into the crevices, and sometimes it also leaves a little bit of residue because it doesn't go through the hair. I'm really excited to try this line because I've seen a lot of reviews, I've heard a lot of good things. I have 3 pieces of their line: the cleanse, which has shea butter and tea tree oil, the nourishing leave-in conditioner, and the biotin infused hydrating milk, which is the refresh. So it's cleanse, nourish, refresh. They do have other products in their line. And they have this cleanse that has apple cider vinegar in it, which I'm definitely very open to trying as well, because apple cider vinegar is really good for cleansing buildup, which happens a lot with protective styling. And they also have this like balm, which is like an oil consistency that you can use like daily if needed. But these are the 3 that I have, and I'm gonna just demo it out, give you guys my first impressions. But before we get started, don't think that I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe. You already made it past the intro, okay? And now you're committed. You're committed. You might as well just go ahead and hit the red subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that bell notification button so that you will never miss an upload. Okay guys, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, when using the cleanser, you're supposed to use it on wet hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my hair. And for those of you guys who are probably thinking like, oh, your hair's about to get extra frizzy. Well, my hair is already frizzy. We talking about Jim Jones 2003 frizzy. We already far along anyway, so might as well commit to the frizz. So we're gonna start with the cleanse. Let's do a smell test. This smells really nice. It kind of smells like candy. I love that this has tea tree oil in it, because tea tree is really good with helping to soothe an irritated scalp and an itchy scalp. Y'all know what protective styling, you know. And then on top of that, there's a nozzled bottle. Like, how can you beat that? Ooh, yeah, so you can get right into the crevices of your hair. Yes, and there's a lather. So the first thing I notice about this cleanse is that it's super lightweight. It's almost like a liquid that comes out. It's not like thick how shampoos are normally thick. And when I did my research, the founder was talking about how she purposely formulated so that it has low viscosity. Yeah, we using big girl terms. SAT terms, they're back. She was saying that she formulated it like that because she wants the products to go into the hair easily versus like, you know, a thick product that would be hard to wash out. So this is supposed to actually, you know, flow through the hair. Like when you wash it out, it's supposed to like go through the braids, through the protective style. It comes out the bottle like water. Look at that. It's really watery. So in a lot of reviews, I did hear a lot of people talking about the tea tree really made their scalp feel cool. I feel the coolness, but it's not like, I guess, the way other people were describing it. I will go and rinse this out under the shower head. I know that some people have done it to where they've just used a damp washcloth and kind of like wiped off the lather. For me personally, I would rather just fully wash it, like get all my hair wet, because this is still a cleanse and I feel like it needs to fully come out of the hair. It acts pretty much as like a shampoo, so I just don't want to take any risks. I'd rather just, you know, get all my hair wet. I'm gonna get into these edges because, you know, once you start using that edge control every day, you building up. I love that it's like so watery but lathery at the same time. I could see myself using this when I have like wigs and I cornrow my hair underneath. All right guys, so I'm gonna hop in the shower. So actually I was just about to go to the shower. I stopped clearly like rubbing in the product, and now that I've stopped touching it, I can feel that cool feeling everyone was talking about now. It feels really cooling, like really mentholy. It's so relieving. Like when you have a protective style, sometimes your hair gets really itchy. Sometimes it's like very uncomfortable, but this feels really cooling and refreshing. Okay, now I'm gonna go shower. I have washed my cleanser out. That was a really easy process. Just rinsed it out. Of course, my hair is still wet. That's why I had it, you know, covered up so that this can absorb the wetness. Let me just give you guys a closer look of the scalp area. So pretty much what I noticed is that you might see like little white specks. That's probably from like buildup. Whenever I wash my protective styles, I find that I get like the little white specks kind of spread everywhere because I've, you know, scrubbed my scalp. So it's no different with using this under hair care. I don't think that that's really something that I can avoid unless I take out my braids. But I just kind of like pick them out. So if you guys see something like that when you wash your hair, whether you're using this line or another line, just like little white specks after you wash your hair, just know that that's most likely from the buildup and from you like massaging your hair, and it just kind of goes everywhere. Next up, I'm going to be using the Nourishing Leave-In Conditioner. This is with shea butter and tea tree oil as well. Now I am still feeling that cooling sensation, which feels really nice, you know, real minty fresh. I'm just gonna apply this the same way that I applied the shampoo and just go right into it. Now this, I will say, is more of like a light lotion consistency, but it did you see how easy that just blended right in? Like, it just dissolves very easily. So I like that because, again, as I mentioned before, sometimes when you know, wash and take care of your protective styles, you might see a little bit of residue because it's hard for the product to really seep in there and dissolve. So I like that this line was like purposely formulated to make sure that the product gets in there. It's nice to have products that aren't so thick that they cause buildup real quick. This is real lightweight, so I like it. Last but not least, I'm gonna be using the Refresh Biotin Infused Hydrating Milk. It says it has biotin in it, and most of us probably know that biotin really does help with hair growth. One thing that I really liked when I was doing my research about this line is that the founder really tried to make this line one that caters to actually growing your hair while it's in a protective style, which I think is a big deal because a lot of us do protective styles to put our hair away for convenience, and also because we want to give our hair rest to grow. It's really disappointing when you take your hair out of a protective style and you realize that it has not grown, or in fact it's caused more damage or breakage. That has definitely happened to me before. Tragic. You don't want to experience that. Let's move on to this hydrating milk. Oh yes, it's like a very light gel consistency. I love it. Here we go, right into the scalp, my friends. See, I be a little too heavy with these products. It's actually a little bit easy to go a little overboard. That one wasn't me. It was the bottle's fault. Learn from me, guys. Do not put too much of this product in your hair. It's so easy to put a lot. Look at how hard I went. Like, this is just too much. It's too much. Look what I did. I wonder if this would like just dissolve on its own if I left it. But I low-key don't want to take that chance, because if it doesn't, it's gonna leave residue and it's just gonna make me look dirty. All right, guys, now what I normally do after I wash my braids, no matter what line I'm using, is I always put a scarf on it until it's fairly dry, just so that when it's drying, it dries down. It helps to control the frizz. I'm just gonna let this dry down and come back and give you guys my full review. Okay guys, I am back. As you can see, let me just take this off so you guys can see. The scarf has definitely helped with the frizz. Like, it helped the hair to dry down versus like up and frizzy. Now let's get into the full review of this line. Needless to say, I really do love this line for several reasons. The cleanse is really soothing for the scalp because of that tea tree. At first it didn't hit me, but when I stopped like rubbing my scalp and I let it actually sit for a little bit, I was like, come on, minty cool feeling. It definitely does help my hair feel really like refreshed and cool. I love that, and I love the fact that all of these products are low viscosity. So honestly, it's not like you have like really thick products in your hair that you're trying to wash out. It's so easy. It just comes out. Everything dissolved really, really well. So I'm happy about that. Now, when it comes to the leave-in conditioner, which is the Nourish part of the line, again, I really loved it. It was a very lightweight leave-in conditioner. When I was doing my research on these products, reason behind this leave-in conditioner, according to the founder, is that, you know, usually you have a shampoo and conditioning step in the shower. You use your shampoo, rinse it, then use a conditioner and rinse it. But she's like, you wash day doesn't need to be all day. How about it just be a shampoo and then you do the conditioning part, but you leave the conditioner in your hair. So I love that fact that like I don't have to go through the conditioning part in the shower. And then when it comes to the biotin infused hydrating milk, very, very lightweight. I can actually see myself using this throughout the week, like maybe spraying my hair with water and then adding this. So with all these products, I think it's genius that they have the nozzled bottle. Nozzle bottle makes a very big difference when it comes to application of products, especially with protective styles, because it gets into the crevices, it gets into the hard to reach places. If you have a style like this too, where the cornrows are really close to each other, you want to make sure that you have something that can get in between that. I love that this product targets certain issues that you deal with protective styles, and I also love that it has that biotin ingredient, because it really does show that it's not just a line for cleansing, it's also a line that's dedicated to making sure that your hair actually grows when it's in a protective style. And I was doing my research, one of their products, or maybe a couple, has rice water in it. That's another thing that helps with hair growth, at least I've heard. Camille's onto something, okay? She's onto something with this line. I dig it. I really do love this line. I will be using it again. If you've used this product, or if you want to use this product and you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments box below. Make sure that you hit that red subscribe button, because we are not going to keep having this conversation. It takes 2 seconds, you know, just boop, 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 boop. And while you're at it, just hit the bell notification button, okay? I'm never gonna be out the loop. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Manage and maintain your natural. You're using a hair care line that promotes hair growth. I promise you, these sirens interrupt my video every time when you have some sort of like tea tree or peppermint in your hair. So I love that this